My name is Madison Guthrie, and I'm a freshman in college, and I'm a Tillman alumni. I grew up in Northern California in Sacramento. I moved to Kentucky in 8th grade. I would describe myself as very competitive, active, strong-willed, and determined. I am going to Western Kentucky Community College to get my degree in nursing. I started playing soccer at the age of 4, and I played rec league all the way until I was 10. I started playing competitive soccer when I was 10 years old, and I was playing on a team that was 2 years older than me. When I moved to Kentucky, I started playing soccer for the middle school team at Paducah Middle. In the fall of that year, or the spring of that year, I was invited to play for the traveling team in Western Kentucky. I began playing for them, and I started Tillman soccer in the fall of that year. Throughout my time on these teams, I received 2 coaches awards, an MVP title, 2 all-district team awards, a district championship in middle school, as well as having an undefeated season, and my club team was ranked 3rd in the state for 2 years in a row. I was shooting to receive the title of Best Defender and another MVP title my senior year. I have received several injuries from playing soccer this long, my biggest being a blood clot. I received this my junior year from a blunt force trauma kick during one of our district games. I was diagnosed before the season was over, and I was not allowed to play the regional game. And I was finally cleared for this in February after a trip to Vanderbilt. Our conditioning season for senior soccer began in May as soon as school was over, and it went all the way through July. We had a few preseason tournaments and games that we participated in, the biggest being Bluegrass games in Lexington, Kentucky. Our last preseason game was at our home field. The game had been rescheduled probably 3 times, and none of the girls were looking forward to playing because the team was thought to be a lot better than we were. During that game, I remember being hit from both sides by the opposing team and not being able to get back up. I was taken out of the game, and my trainer told me to ice it and that it was probably just a bruise. When my dad and my coach had to carry me to the car, I figured it was something a lot more than that. The next day, my mom took me to the doctor and they took an x-ray, although before they even took it, the doctor and I both knew that it was nothing to do with the bones. It had to be something muscular. The next week, I was scheduled an MRI, and I was so nervous I left school early. When I went in, I had to restart the MRI because I was shaking so badly that they could not get a clear reading. My results came back and they told me that I had torn my MCL between a grade 3 and a grade 2, which means I tore it about 75%. My doctor told me that he would rather try to treat it with therapy than surgery, and the healing time would be about 6 to 8 weeks. I agreed to this because I thought that I would be able to play quicker if I did not get surgery and I just did therapy. But it turns out that the therapy took me 5 months instead of 6 weeks, so I was unable to play my entire senior season. I walked for senior night and got recognized, but I did not get to win a title or receive any more awards. I had played soccer for 12 years, and I was unable to complete my last season. The main thing to take out of my story is that to not take anything for granted because anything can get taken away from you. Thank you.